Hi everybody, it's Kimberly from Kimberly Klein Design. I hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to pop in here real quick just to let you know that I have a new mini journal in my shop. It is a mini angel journal. Now, note on this, it's extremely similar to my Angel Keeper Trifold junk journal, only this one is much smaller. It's mini. It's about approximately 3.5 inches by 5, and I did include my two newest angels, so you have those as bonus pages as well. But I really wanted to show you the one that I made because it turned out so cute. So let me show you. Okay, so this little girl, I wrapped a piece of cardboard with the paper. And then I used a piece of pink fabric to cover the staples on the spine. And it also gives it a little oomph, holds it together nicely. So on the inside, I have a little envelope with the word strength and a little piece of ephemera there. I always go overboard with my ink, you guys, just so you know, ahead of time. And I have a cute little angel there that says blessed, and a little tag holder. I keep saying a little. And there I have a celestial angel with some glitter and some roses. I also made a tag for gifting, and you can see that I did tear the edges on all of this. Whenever you wrap the paper around cardboard to make your journal, your pages are going to be too big. So I love the torn edge look. There's a little card that I made that fits into the envelope nicely. It says gratitude and a tag for gifting. I like to put the angels or ephemera on something strong, like a piece of acrylic paper or cardboard works great. There's another little tag that I made, near to me, I think that one reads. Some music paper that I'll save for later, and then I finally got to use a piece of filigree metal on the lined page, so I'll write my gratitudes there. That's a pretty little pressed flower from my mom's hydrangea this year, which was beautiful, by the way. Some angels and some ephemera in a little pocket that I made with an envelope. And again, I took some ephemera and put it on some acrylic paper that's nice and heavy, gives it lots of weight and stability. So I'll just tuck those back in there. And some more angels. Imagine that. I do love painting the angels. And I made another little tag that I put into some pockets that I made with papers that come with the kit. I put a piece of lace on there. And there's the back of the cover. It was chunky. It was definitely chunky, and so I just use a piece of twine. Now the gratitude part, I actually stamped that on. The paper doesn't print out with the word gratitude. I used the little letter stamps and dipped them into my distressing ink, and it had a little heart that goes with it too. But now on the inside of these, whenever you make them with cardboard and you wrap the paper around them, on the inside you're going to have seams. And so you just take another piece of paper, cover up the seams, glue it down really well. So I did that for the front cover and also on the back cover too. You can pick whatever paper you like, and it all fits so well together. But I'm really happy with this. I love how it turned out. I'm going to leave it next to my bed, use it in the morning, write some gratitudes, things I'm grateful for, and yeah. I like it. Now this is the one that I just printed out on cardstock. You will have a couple of options for covers in this kit, and I just glued down some paper. I put this together really fast just to show you that you can do it both ways. You can wrap it around some cardboard, or you can print it out on cardstock and glue your pages together, staple them in the middle, and I'll show you how that's done. So like I said, you'll have a couple of options in this kit for covers. As a matter of fact, you can use any page as a cover. I printed this one out on cardstock, and then I printed the rest of the pages out on regular paper. I matched a couple up that I liked together, and then I glued them together. Folded them, scored them really, really well whenever I fold them, because I want them to tuck nice and neatly and nice and tight into that cover, because that's where the staple's going to go, right in the middle. So we would line these pages up. They're already glued together. They're really, you want to make sure that they're scored, like I said, nice and snug, because they're going to fit right into here. And then we put our staple in the middle. Now, because we have printed these papers out and glued them together, some of them are going to have white edges. They're not going to be perfect. Isn't that the beauty of junk journaling? They're not perfect, and that's okay, because what we're going to do is just cut that edge off. If you don't want to tear your edges like I did in the other one, I personally like the torn edge look with lots of ink on them because they look so vintage. But on this one, I'm just showing you how to put this together. So I'm just going to cut off some of these edges that are a little too large. And then I will go back and take some of my glue and put into the corners where they're not glued, you know, nice and snug. Okay, so here I am. I'm just trying to figure out which way I want to put my pages in. And what I'm going to tell you here is really important. Be careful that you don't put your pages in upside down. I have done this so many times. I need to triple check that my pages aren't upside down before I staple them into my journal cover. It happens, and I've had to take them back out and try it again. Now, what I wanted to tell you while I was putting this together is I didn't print this out two-sided. So I found some brown paper and just glued it to the inside of the cover just for this demonstration. But it turned out okay. I put some ink on it and it looked pretty vintage, actually. So now I'm just going to take my papers and I'm going to make sure that they fit nice and tight in there. Now, you're going to see there's some papers in the center that are hanging out a little bit on the edge. You can tear those, or in this case, I'm just going to cut it right off very carefully, however, because I don't want to cut, the cover. So I'm just going to cut those off. All right, we are all ready to staple. Make sure it fits in the center. Don't get it too, close to the top or too close to the bottom. Get it right in the middle. And I always start with the center staple. There we go. Now I do want another staple at the top and I want another staple at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I am using a long arm staple gun. There we go. Now you see the staples on the outside. I'm going to show you what we're going to do with it next, but there you have it. Nice little angel mini journal. Now your kit's going to come with what I call washi tape, or you can use it to put over the staples on the spine. So I'm just going to choose one and cut it out to size with the cover. And then I'm going to carefully fold it in half. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I try to get it right down the center. Fold it in half, and then you're going to put it over top of the staples. Make sure it fits nicely. Glue it down, and voila. Don't forget to glue it down on the back too. I've also done that. And there you have it, guys. I showed you 2 different ways. Here's one with the fabric spine covering the staples around cardboard. And then I have my other one that I just printed out on cardstock and used the paper spines to cover the staples. They're both fun. They're both really easy, and I hope you enjoy it. You can jump on over to my shop and you can find the angel. There's a trifold keeper that's a larger size. This is the angel mini junk journal. So I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for being here. You don't know how much it means to me and how much I appreciate you.